What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and some interesting new tidbits going on with the Dr. Disrespect situation. We are now in week 3 on Doc Watch. Now, we saw last Friday, was it, or last Thursday, he put out a video on his Twitter, and then the next day put out a video on his YouTube channel. It was just a music video, nothing more, nothing less. But he also did a series of interviews with places like IGN and the Washington Post, talking about possibly what was going on with his band, what he was going to do afterwards. And there are a couple of new articles, one by Paul Tassi over at Forbes and the other by Alessandro Barbosa at GameSpot today that I thought we would take a look at because they were pretty interesting. Now, everyone keeps running this article or this topic that's like, Dr. Disrespect might sue Twitch. This is like a week after the interview in which he literally said he might sue Twitch. So it's weird that this is being treated as new news. Dr. Guy Beam, Dr. Disrespect, was banned from Twitch in late June, has remained relatively silent on the issue. One of his first interviews since then, Beam suggested he's considering legal action against a company over miscommunication surrounding the ban. However, he says he still doesn't know why he was banned. Twitch remains silent on the issue. Now, my insiders tell me that there's some link between him losing his Discord partnership, like there was maybe some sort of Discord shenanigans going on that we don't know about. I'm still in the camp that I can't speculate. So based on what we know about the situation, maybe they just cut him. The timing was so convenient, though. So either Guy really doesn't know, or he knows Twitch can't say. So he would be better off saying, I don't know. Beam spoke to PC Gamer, where he reservedly answered questions surrounding reasons for his ban amid potential legal action in the future. Beam doesn't share why he was banned and refused to provide a guess, but did confirm he would not be returning to Twitch. Yeah, that's kind of mind-blowing thing about all this. Beam replied when he asked about Twitch would explain the ban to him. Obviously, for legal counsel, I have to be careful here, but I can say, however, I will not be returning to Twitch. So, I mean, that's it. It's unclear from the interview on what grounds Beam intends to sue Twitch, which could make his comments more posturing than genuine intent. My guess is right now he's probably trying to get as much of that $10 million as he can. That's what my guess is. My guess is they owe him like $10 million. They banned him, and maybe they're holding on to it because they probably wouldn't have paid $10 million all up front. They probably would have paid us some amount each year. Now, when we saw Mixer close down, Ninja and Shroud, they got paid out the full amount. Like Microsoft just gave them a big check for millions of dollars and let well enough alone. I don't think that's what is going to happen here with Dr. Disrespect. He was pressed on whether he thought some recent events might have triggered the ban, including sharing conspiracy theories. Beam's publicist did not allow Beam to speculate about it, instead stating that Twitch had not formally reprimanded the streamer prior to the ban. So what he's saying there is, yeah, sure, I talked about these things, but they never banned me before, so why now? Why now would they just remove him from the platform? He also declined to speculate on whether his ban was related to recent stories of Me Too and everything going on in the gaming industry. He had been suspended briefly in the past for taking a camera into a public restroom while at E3. His account was later reinstated. The interview includes insights into Beam's plans, including hints at a potential reboot for Dr. Disrespect. He says that right now he isn't looking at any exclusivity deals with other streaming platforms. Now, my sources also tell me that nobody's offering any. I mean, right now, Twitch is sitting pretty. I mean, it's basically Twitch or YouTube. So now if you're YouTube, you know Twitch is off the table. So why would you give Dr. Disrespect any big sum of money? The only potential would be Facebook, Facebook gaming. But I'm almost certain that Dr. Disrespect isn't going to do Facebook gaming. My guess is if he's allowed to, he will stream on YouTube. That's what my guess is. And I've, based on talking with people that know what's going on in the situation, that's what I suspect we'll do. what will happen. But Paul Tassi writes, Dr. Disrespect's Twitch ban didn't start as a publicity stunt, but it's turning into one. It has been a weird week for followers of Dr. Disrespect saga. When Twitch first banned him, there were rumors that it was all just a big publicity stunt. I never thought that was true. That the ban was some sort of platform for Doc to make some big move when he showed up on a new service or followed his very own fellow streamers. In theory, it would be a very Doc move. Now, there is an interesting article. Actually, I want to bring up. I saw it earlier this week, and I meant to do a video on it. But so some people have speculated that Spotify was perhaps a place for him to land, but that's not really what Spotify is doing. So to compete with YouTube, Spotify now offers video podcasts. That's not live streams. And so I still don't think that Spotify is interested. I mean, his show doesn't really convert into like a podcast type thing. Maybe he would do a podcast with them, but interestingly, you know, I don't buy this theory either. But it continues. Dr. Disrespect signed what was reportedly an 8-figure contract with Twitch the past spring. There's at least 10 million. For those of you doing math in your head, at least 10 million, by the way. Twitch would not be in on the ban of Doc as a part of some stunt, and neither would Doc, despite his antics, do something to mess up terms of the contract that's significantly so close to signing. This is a legal matter that has been very clear, made very clear now, with Doc himself saying he can't talk about it. There are obviously many types of legal issues, which could range from civil to criminal, tax issues to, you know, all sorts of stuff like that. We don't know the answer. At this point, all of this looks like some sort of publicity comeback tour, albeit one that's going on before Doc has actually been accused of anything. Whether that's a contract breach or an actual crime, it's a rehab press tour without anyone knowing what he's being rehabbed for. And if things are just getting plain weird. Doc's first video back is a music video made with J Plus called Alleyways, in which the synth band, J+1, sorry, is playing over a silhouette with lyrics, "You can never take away the power of my soul," which seems to be addressing the Twitch ban. Again, not exactly something you would expect from a man potentially facing scary changes or accusations. And I can't tell if that's kind of the point, or if, again, it's just another publicity tactic to soften any upcoming issues. I would not be surprised to see Doc return in full soon. Not just interviews and weird music videos, but possibly an actual stream on YouTube or his own website, which is something he mentioned. Even if his contract with Twitch is totally collapsed, as of right now, there's nothing preventing him, that we know of, by the way, from streaming elsewhere. And Lord knows he's probably building up some legal fees behind the scenes right now. I do think interviews and music videos are accomplishing what they're meant to as publicity stunts. They're reassuring his fans that whatever is going on may suck, but it's not a huge deal and will be resolved in time. Whether it's actually true or not remains to be seen, but I would probably expect a Doc comeback before we get answers about his initial ban, whenever that might end up leaking, because it will someday. And that's an interesting thing. So I talked a lot to, I mean, if you look at who I follow on Twitter, I talk to people with knowledge, inside knowledge of this situation, and they're basically in the same place. One of them claims to know why or be very sure what the ban is about, but even they agree that will probably never go public. And in that scenario, which is the one I've held since the very beginning, is that maybe there was some sort of interaction between Doc and a woman who then came forward with the receipts, maybe from Discord, which is why Discord dropped dropped him from partner program, and, you know, demanded anonymity, which then may have led to putting Twitch in a spot where they have to ban him, but they can't say why. But even then, usually things will get leaked. The other thing is the Discord partnership or whatever that Dr. Disrespect got isn't necessarily because Discord knows anything. It could just be an automatic, hey, you've been banned from Twitch, so, you've probably broke some terms of service, so we're going to remove you from our partner program. Either way, it's been interesting to watch. I actually suspect we're going to hear something from Doc this week. He put out videos last week. I think that we're going to see something from him this week, although I could be entirely wrong. What's going on in your mind with Dr. Disrespect? Where are you at now in your theories on maybe why he was banned or the potential comeback? I'll be interested in hearing your thoughts in the comment section down below. And until I hear better, until I hear a reason not to, I stand with Dr. Disrespect and support him. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.